I came across 4 women today. 2 were young girls around the age of 18 or maybe younger. And the other 2 were about in their 30s. And all of them appeared to be disheveled and were sweat glazed and hair matted, wearing mini skirts. One was in heels, and the other 2 looked to be a bit washed over, as in their clothing was stained, and I could just tell from their appearance that they were on the track. And for those of you who don't know what track means, it's just an area where girls who are prostituting go. And I was worried for these girls. And I asked if they need help, if they were okay, if they were safe. And each one that I spoke to just gave a polite smile and said, "Oh, I'm fine. No, thank you. I don't need anything." And these girls, you could just tell that they'd been walking around for hours because of their appearance. And none of them had purses or bags, which is another clue, right? That someone is watching them, or someone is in control of them. Someone's taking their money or taking their belongings. None of them were carrying bags, purses, wallets, or just anything to indicate that they were on a mission, or they were on the way to the library, or on the way to the grocery store, or just got out of school. Like they were just walking around aimless, with no goal. And so I recognized these signs right away, because that used to be me. That used to be me, under the control of a pimp, or better yet, a group of pimps, because I worked for him and he had multiple girls, and then he knew other pimps who also had multiple girls. So it was basically like a criminal organization, a whole nother world within our society. And a lot of times people will see these women, they'll see these young girls walking around, and they will completely look over them and ignore them, or think they're dirty, or that they're up to no good. But the truth of the matter is, they are under a very strong form of indoctrination and brainwashing, and also manipulation from their traffickers. I know that when I was working the streets, I was made to believe that it was my role and my responsibility to make X amount of money several times a day for multiple days in a row, so the bills could be paid, so the lights can be on, so people could have food, so we could have groceries in the house. And also on my dime, video games, card games, dominoes, all these things bought and purchased at my expense. And so I felt bad if I couldn't make money some nights. And I would apologize. And sometimes I would get beaten and slapped and raped because I didn't fulfill my role within our family. Even though as I look back on that now, I was the only one who had a role. Nobody else is doing anything. I mean, my trafficker from time to time would sell dope, but by no means was he contributing to our whorehouse in the way that me and the other girls were. And it reminds me of another young girl that I met along the way who was not a part of our family. She was someone I met out on the streets who happened to be 2 years younger than me. This girl was 13 years old when I was 15. Similar situation. And I know that if I could redo anything, like I just wish I could have helped that girl more when I came across her. Because she was in desperate need just like I was. I still feel bad about that till this day.